Hello, my name is Lucy, and today we are going to be making muffins. So, I'm going to tell you about all of this in just a minute. And I do want to tell you that there is going to be some nuts in this video. So if you're allergic or you do not want to put them in, that is totally up to you, and you can totally not put them in. And so let's get started. So, this is the brand. It is Kodiak Cake Mix. Here, this is a close-up look. This is 2 cups of Kodiak Cake Mix. This is half a cup of brown sugar. This is 1/4 of melted butter. And this is unsalted, just one. And this is 1 egg and 3/4 cup of milk. And over here we have some materials. This is a bowl to incorporate it all together. This is for the muffins when we cook them. This will be to mix it. And then this is to mash 2 bananas. And let's get started. Before we mix this all together, I do want to tell you we need to preheat our oven for 350 degrees. And let's start mixing. So first, we are going to be doing the Kodiak Cake Mix. Let's pour it in the bowl. And then we're going to do brown sugar. Set to the side here. And we are also going to be doing some melted butter. Then again, set it to the side. And an egg. Set it to the side. And some milk. Set it to the side. And now let's take our bananas, let's take our masher, let's mash it up. Until you think it's ready and it's all like nice and gooey, you can pour it into the bowl. Okay, so I do want to show you what it's going to look like. It is a little disgusting, but I just want to tell you this is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. Let's put it over here. Let's try to get this thing in the bowl. And if you need, you can always use spatula to scrape it. Put it to the side. Now we are going to be mixing it up. Spatula. Now when you mix, you're gonna take your spatula and you're gonna fold. Then mix. And then keep doing that until it looks all incorporated and it looks finished. Now, folding is really important because see how I just folded and then all this dry came from the bottom? We want to make sure that we see no dry and that it's all nice and mixed up, because if it's dry and we bake it, then it's going to taste funny when it comes out. It's going to taste dry and it won't really taste as spongy as you want it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we have to grease it. You can use any spray that you prefer, or if you don't have this, you can always have some butter and just go around and grease it. And if you want, you can have gloves so you don't get that dirty. So let's start greasing. Let's pop this thing off. Now we're gonna grease until it looks nice and greased. Boom! And now we are gonna take this, using your spatula, you're gonna take this over here, you're gonna go, and you are gonna start pouring. Now, I'm gonna do this to like make sure some of it gets in there. And you're just gonna keep doing this until all the muffin holders are nice and filled. So, I do want to make sure, did you notice how I don't have any bowls on it? So while you're working, it's always important that you should take any mess and put it somewhere else, so you don't feel like you have like everything everywhere. And that when you are doing this, make sure when you're like, think you're finished, and you're like, oh no, I don't have any space for another muffin, or you just feel like you don't have enough for like some, even though some of it is filled out, you can scrape the side of your bowl to make sure that none is going to waste and that none is trying to run away like the gingerbread man. So keep doing this for a couple minutes. Now we are going to make the strudel that goes on top of the muffins. So we are going to be using the same banana smash here. Now, let's start smashing this butter. Now, this butter is 2 tablespoons, and it is not salt, like it's not salty, and it will be hard. So, let's get mashing. Mash, mash, mash. And if you want, you can use a fork. You don't have to use this. Nice and chopped up. Now we can have 1/4 of the Kodiak cake mix. Boop. Put this on the side here, and we are going to be having 1/4 of the brown sugar. Put this on the side, and 1/3 of pecans. Or you can also use walnuts. And this is also chopped up. And remember earlier in the video how I said this is the part of nuts. So if you're allergic or you don't want to add them, optional, totally up to you. So let's put these in. Now, make sure you be organized and use cups. Because if you don't, sometimes you can be like, oh no, what do I do? Where's this? Where's that? Or something like that. Now we're going to be mixing this all up, but just need to get a spoon. Be right back. I'm back! Now let's start making this. Mix, 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 mix. Now make sure the butter isn't all clumped together. So it's like when you are mashing it and you come to all of this being mixed up, make sure the butter isn't all clumped together. You try to make sure that the butter is nice and all over the place and nice and chunked up. Now this might look weird, but this actually is pretty good. I've had this multiple times and it's one of the delicious muffins in the world. Okay, this looks ready to go. Now we are going to be gently trying to measure out how we're going to put this on. So I'd say use like a tiny like spoon or teaspoon or whatever you got in front of you. And we are going to be using this. Just take some. Boop, 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 boop. Take some. Boop, 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 boop. Now you don't have to use all the mix, but and you can use how much you want, but actually don't use too much. Like you can use a lot, but not like a lot, because if you do, it might make the muffins dry. So whatever works for you. If you want the muffins to be dry, I'll let you do you. But like I said, you can do whatever you want. Just make sure this is on nice and good. And try to spread it out even. Now, if you think some doesn't really have not that much, then you can just go on ahead and pour some more on. So I do want to make sure that if you have like a lot of stuff on the little tin over here, like I do, you can take a spoon or a fork or something that can scrape the excess off, because if it's on while it's baking, then it can burn it and make like huge muffin disaster. So make sure, try to get as much off as you can. And if you think you're good, or like you don't even have to do that, because I'm just kidding. But if you think you don't even have to do that, don't have to do it. But I'm you know what I mean, that if you see this, try to wipe it off. I think that's gonna do it. Now let's put this in the muffin, and I'll see you in just a couple minutes. We're ready. So now that the muffins are ready to get in the oven, you should bake it to about 16 to 18 minutes, and I'll clean this thing up and I'll see you later. So now we are gonna take a knife, and we're gonna stick it in the middle, and if it comes out clean, we're good. So let's try that. Looks pretty good to me. So now we are gonna let it cool, and then we get to eat it. And here's how the muffins came out. Now, before we taste test, my dad's gonna be coming in because we're gonna be taste testing together. And here's my dad.
Hi, I'm Lucy's dad, Brendan. I'm ready to try one.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers. That's delicious.
So good. Yum.
Good job.
Thank you for watching Lucy and my dad. So these are gonna be another one of my taste tests. Okay, your name please.
My name is Allison. Emily.
I'm Tim.
And so go ahead and try the muffins.
Sorry, Tim. Ooh, that's yummy.
That's good, Lucy.
Delicious. No, very good. High five. Come back in. Beautiful. That's a good muffin. I have a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Thank you.